Big impact was at the Colorado Springs Airport. Dozens of flights were canceled yesterday and the day before. News 5's Patrick Nelson was keeping an eye on it yesterday. The wind conditions definitely improving from what we saw last night, but not so much the roads this morning, Patrick.
That's right, Bree. The roads are very glossy and slick, but the plows are out here on the roads in and out of the Colorado Springs Airport. They've done a nice job to clear those, but what a difference 12 hours makes. When I was out here yesterday at around 4 or 5 o'clock, we had a wind gust of over 60 miles per hour, and the wind was gusting at over 40 miles an hour consistently. I want to give you a quick live look at the airport here. Some folks actually had to sleep inside of the terminal here overnight because of cancellations. No jets coming in or out just yet, but crews have been out here clearing the snow to make sure things are ready to get back on track. And one more thing I want to show you is out there on the runway, you can see some of those blue lights. Yesterday, you couldn't even see that far because the visibility was so bad. But I do have some video to show you this morning. This is video that I personally shot yesterday as crews worked to try to clear the tarmac and the runway of that blowing snow to try to keep at least some of the flights on schedule, but we know many were canceled, several more delayed. I had a chance to speak with airport officials who say that this was a very challenging weekend, but they're optimistic things will soon get back on track.
I will say for the weekend, we've probably seen about 60 cancellations through our various carriers. We obviously have still seen some flights operating through that have even been on time or even with slight delays. So that being said, we have tried to stay on top of the storm as best we can. And obviously we anticipate the snow removal process to continue on through the weekend and into the beginning of the week. But I think at this point, we've hit a good spot with snow removal.
Now, if you do have to travel over the next couple of days especially, you'll want to visit flycos.com to check on current conditions at the airport and your flight status, because honestly, if you don't have to head out to the airport, then you really don't want to. You don't want to make that treacherous drive and then get here just to find out your flight has been canceled or even delayed for a significant amount of time. One last thing that Bree had mentioned when we first started this live hit, the roads are very slick this morning. Plows have done a nice job to clear the snow, but I can tell you, coming southbound on Powers from about Woodman here to the airport, very slick. This morning was going about 30 miles an hour, so leave plenty of room to stop your car if you're out traveling, because even if the snow's not there, it is very icy and slick out there. So leave plenty of time and have a safe drive this morning if you do have to head out there. Reporting live here at the Colorado Springs Airport and always watching out for you, Southern Colorado, I'm Patrick Nelson for News 5.